A new tragedy for America's most famous political family. Tatiana Schlossberg revealing that she's dying at 35 years old from an aggressive type of blood cancer, and that doctors say she has just a year to live. Schlossberg, the daughter of Caroline Kennedy and granddaughter of former President John F. Kennedy, says doctors made the discovery in May 2024 after a routine blood test following the birth of her second baby. I wasn't sick. I didn't feel sick, Schlossberg writes. I had a son whom I loved more than anything and a newborn I needed to take care of. This could not possibly be my life. The young mother sharing her story in The New Yorker, also writing about her family, whose legacy she has praised over the years.
But while my grandfather had reverence for the past, he also knew that America was a country where change was possible.
The 35-year-old now expressing her sadness that she's adding another chapter to the family's long line of tragedy and the pain it will cause her mother, Caroline. Writing, now I have added a new tragedy to her life, to our family's life, and there's nothing I can do to stop it. Her diagnosis, acute myeloid leukemia, is known as AML.
People with AML might experience some symptoms that are pretty common, symptoms such as fatigue, sometimes abnormal bleeding. But there are a number of cases of patients who have had no symptoms whatsoever.
In the essay, Schlossberg is critical of her cousin HHS Secretary RFK Jr. for cutting funding to critical cancer research, calling it an embarrassment to me and the rest of my immediate family. Schlossberg has largely stayed out of the spotlight, instead focusing on her career as an environmental journalist.
I think it's important for everyone to serve in the way that suits their strengths.
Her cousin, Maria Shriver, now writing, let it be a reminder to be grateful for the life you are living today. Now Schlossberg says her focus is enjoying the time she has left with her family. Writing, mostly I try to live and be with them now. Being in the present is harder than it sounds.
This just breaks your heart. I mean, if you haven't had a chance to read this essay, I mean, it's beautifully told, but also has some real wake-up calls in it in terms of what's going on. How is her family handling? So she's got these little kids.
Yeah, they're very young. Her son's 3, her daughter's a year and a half. She spends a good portion of this essay thanking her family, her husband, George, specifically, her siblings, Rose and Jack, as well as her parents for being there. This has been an incredibly painful year and a half, it sounds from her description. She also spends some time saying this is a call to action. She has a kind of cancer that research is really making progress on, but she says that funding has been cut by her cousin, and she wants people to pay attention to it.
And I love what she says about nurses, too. I mean, it's just a beautiful essay. I think really everybody should read it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Steph. Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.